launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs, and we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, December 28th, 2021. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. When I was watching this clip of Flex Lewis before we started the show today, I was trying to come up with some sort of clever metaphor about teaching old dogs new tricks before I decided that it was, well, a stupid idea. He's a 7-time 212 Olympia champ who spent the better part of the last 2 years being banged up, but now he's healthy and he's back on track to finally make his open debut. Sometimes you don't need clever metaphors or any of that other nonsense because the story writes itself. And this is one of those times. Flex is the story, and we all want to see how the next chapter reads. I know people like to say that money can't buy happiness, but can we all agree that sometimes it does sweeten the pot? Don't get me wrong, the reason we're running this clip of Brett Wilkin right now is because, well, someone just sent me some screenshots of Ian Valier's Instagram story where he listed Brett as one of his top 3 picks to win the Arnold. And I'm sure that winning the Arnold would make Brett all sorts of happy. It's one of the most iconic shows in bodybuilding, so winning it is definitely a big deal. But the fact that the prize money this year is at an all-time high isn't too bad either. Now is it? So, yeah, maybe the money isn't the main reason he's doing the show, but it's definitely not a deterrent, because if you can make your place in history and make a giant pile of cash all on the same night, well, it kind of feels like a win-win. I'm not sure if anyone out there is doing postseason bodybuilding awards this year, but I'm going to throw this out there anyway. I think Joel Thomas deserves some major considerations for the Comeback Player of the Year award. If you remember, he missed all of last year after he suffered a nasty pec tear during one of his preps. But fast forward to 2 weeks ago, and there he was, back and better than ever, collecting the first win of the year at the Toronto Pro, in a show that everyone had pretty much already penciled Quinton Aria in for. Injuries like that can easily derail someone's entire career to the point where they're, well, not the same person they were before they got hurt. So for him to come back and do what he does so quickly is really impressive. So if something like that isn't at least worth considering, then, well, I don't know what is. I know there are a handful of people out there who love citing obscure studies on training to justify their crazy beliefs. But here's my thing. If the current 212 Olympia champ makes it part of his regular routine, can't we all just agree that maybe a little bit of direct tricep work isn't so bad? If that's too much to ask, a few days ago, Derek made a post on Instagram where he essentially broke down his entire gym philosophy into 3 words. Just go train. Don't overanalyze. Don't just try to reinvent the wheel. Don't turn every training session into some sort of kinesiology experiment. Just go, put in some work, make progress on your lifts, see if you're getting the results you want, and then make small adjustments along the way. Well, it's that simple. And if you do that over and over and over again, all those little wins stacked together add up to big wins in the end, which is the whole name of the game. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.